All right. So hopefully this will people will start to hear this. Okay, let me double check. I got my audio stuff on. Let me turn this down just a little bit. How about that? That's not too bad. Oh, it's a little too low. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, how's that? All right, Turk's getting ready. Oh yes, let's go! It actually just succeeded. Oh my god, that's perfect timing. That is literally couldn't have been better. Wow, wow. that's 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 insane. Okay, let me grab this right now. You did not. You did. So two things came together. Oh my god, that's you don't even know how ridiculously amazing that is. I mean, you do. You should because it's wow. There's always something. All right, hold on. Let me just get this posted, and then I can post the patch. Come on, where are you, PC? We're live right now, so hopefully no one's not too many people are hanging out listening. Although they can be excited with us, I'm okay with that. All right, we'll save. Okay, so that worked. Now I want all of this. Yeah, let me know. Let me know if I sound fine or not. I sound okay. We're doing good. All right. Couple peeps are just hanging out. Okay. Get that. That is up. Fantastic. Oh, yeah, let me grab him. Hold on, I have to like. There we go. All right, he's in. That's that. All right. Whew. Okay. Uh, what's up, man? Oh, you're muted. Oh man, it's this stupid dev talk. Hold on. Just go to the hangout because this is gonna be annoying. All right. Yeah, sorry, getting set up right now, guys. Let me know if it sounds silly or something. Dane, you're muted. Uh, otherwise, Jenny's you talking all the time, like all nonstop. This should be a dad joke per 5 minutes at least. No parables, no parables. What's up? What's up, Dave? You here too? I can hear you. Sounds good. Okay. All right. So we have this up. Mirror Sham is ready. Mirror Sham is ready, ladies and gentlemen. Probably mostly gentlemen. I'm going to be honest here. Okay, we've got a miraculous timing on this build. I don't know if you guys saw. Those of you guys that have access to all the stuff in the alpha chats, the new build is up. So we need to get everybody access to that. Anybody can download the game, and all you got to do is go to one of these two shiny places. I'll post it in real quick. Boom. Boom! Mirror Sham is back. Let's go. Let's go, guys. All right. And also, if you guys want to show, if one of you guys want to show your faces, We can do that now. I'm so cool I am. Okay. Okay, that's what we need to. This is what we're trying to do. So I'm talking to somebody. Are you hearing those other somebodies? This happened last time. I don't know why. Okay, why is this happening? Is it just not grabbing the right audio? Let me try this. Not that. No, okay, so you're not hearing other people. Fantastic. So I'm just like this crazy person talking to himself. Yeah, it should be from my headset. Earphones. Headset, earphones. Wireless key. There it is. How about that? All right, say something.
Hello. Mic check. These are the other people talking. Other people.
Audio feed coming in.
Yeah. It works now.
Yes.
But they say it's low.
But
Last time
10
was
decibels? I'm already up 20. All right, you guys. All right, I just need to speak up.
So the other people talking are louder than you, Sham.
Damn it. Okay, 1 second. Okay, tell me if you guys hear like background music right now too. I have that going, and I want to see if that actually works. Do you guys have? Yes, you hear music. Cool.
Background music confirmed.
Just kind of leave that. Turn it down a little bit. All right. Yeah, as a pro streamer here, this is I'm doing like a video for other people. How, if you mess up, if you've got all these problems, how do you sort this out? Okay, I'm going to go to my properties. Oh, that's why. Why is it back down? Okay, so we decided that it was like 15 decibels higher.
So what's Mirror Sham been up to this week?
Well, let's be real. Mirror Sham has been helping out Real Sham in the frantic rush to close beta, and hopefully, we did it. I know that Sean and Kyla and Dane and the rest of the team have been killing it to make that happen. But Mirror Sham, he just kind of sat on his hands. I'm going to be really honest. He's not doing anything. Okay, can you guys hear me now? Is this better?
Seem good on stream.
Yeah, it's good. Okay, for some reason my headphones decided. Oh my god. There we go. Headphones. Headphones decided just to turn off. Why not? That's better. We're louder. Okay, let's do this. So let's just start doing stuff, because this is I want you guys to be able to do all the cool stuff that we are excited to announce you'll be able to do. So I'm going to start with a little something Dave actually put together. I don't know if you're going to be able to, hopefully you'll hear this. We'll see. So this is Dave's video that he took some clips of, the very famous Mirror Sham and some, couple clips of Incarnate. But I'm just going to throw it up because I thought it was cool. I thought the music was sweet. Hopefully you guys hear the music. Here it goes. Let me know if you actually hear the music. It's a little sad if you don't. What's happening? Is it a yes? I'm getting yeses from chat. Right there. All right. All right, let's do this. So, get back to gameplay. So, I just posted those builds. They finally the Windows build decided that it did not want to actually go off, and so then we had to rebuild it. And normally they take about an hour, and we had about 40 minutes. So I was gonna be honest, I was a little salty, but it went off, and so. It works. All you have to do is follow these steps. So basically, you're going to go to one of those two links. If you've got a Mac, you're going to go to the /Mac. If you've got a PC, you go to /PC and download the game. So when you download the game, you need to, it's a zip. You have to extract all on the zip. If you haven't done that before, hop into Discord. Someone's going to give you a quick tutorial on that. But then once you finally load it up, it's going to look something like this. I'm using Unity because I already had it loaded up, and that will speed up the process for me. But I welcome a couple of the other rock stars here. By the way, we've got Dirk in here. We got the whole team. Dirk, Dane, Sean, and Mr. Sham. We've got us all here. Sean has been busting his butt probably for 4 days straight. I don't even know, to make sure that all these things work. So, when you guys import those first primals, that's all him, 100%. So, welcome, Sean.
Fingers crossed there's no issues.
Yes. This. Everyone should be doing this right now. If I don't see, chat, I need a little bit of this. All right. So now,
And if there are issues, just let us know in Discord, and we'll take a look.
right, and blame someone else. Exactly. So once you do get here, what you're going to do is you're going to click this. No one has an account. So even if you've played before, even if you've been playing for forever, we're in beta now. It's all new. So you're going to go ahead and click this. Don't have an account now. So I'm actually going to, ooh, very nice stylings. So I'm going to show you that screen. That should be, hold on, I gotta switch the screen. So, no, not gameplay. I want this one. I'll connect. Okay, so we've got that, and it decided to change the windows. It's gonna be that one. Cool. So, you're gonna get this beautiful screen minus all of my my details. So if you if you already have a primal in your wallet, you don't need to put in the account key. If you are a friend of somebody who has a primal, go ahead and throw in your wallet address up there, and it'll be whitelisted. If you've already submit that information. If you haven't, please submit it in as a ticket, and we'll get you set up in the Discord server. If someone could throw up the Discord server, that'd be awesome. And then so you want to put in your email, whatever email you want to have, whatever password you want to have. That's going to be your login, and then you are going to go. So once that's done, I guess I'll pretend register. Let me do a quick register over here. So let's actually move this over here. So let's pretend like I'm actually doing a new one, and I've got my beautiful new password. I don't need to save it. So once you do that, it's gonna take a second to load, and assuming so some of you guys might already have your wallet addresses set up. You are going to, it'll actually populate that. I'm waiting for it to load. And while it loads, I'll show you, if you use MetaMask, how to change which wallet you've got. You want to put your wallet, the wallet that actually has the primal in it. You want to make sure that that's the one. And then once this actually pops up, I think it just got, Sean, correct me if I'm wrong. This just got put up, or should I give that a little refresh, or just give it a second? Give it a second. That's it. Beautiful. All right. No, I don't need that. Okay. So you can see here that I've got my, this is my account. This thing wants to spam me. This is my account. It's going to say what wallet address I have connected. If I didn't have anything connected, which is what you guys will normally see, you're going to kind of MetaMask or whatever you've got. You're going to say, yep, I agree. Yes, please. And then don't forget, it's not really an option really, but you need to hit save. You can go ahead and save this, and then it's time to fetch the tokens. So fetching tokens is just basically going to check your wallet and see what you guys have in your wallet, basically, how many primals you've got in the wallet. So at this point, I'm going to show you guys that if I go back to here, put in my... Put that in. Let's see if I got it. Come on. That's what I did, right? Sham plus test 1. Beautiful. Okay, so the first time you load in, you've got nothing, right? You'll need to actually complete the campaign tutorial before you can move on. So once you get here, you're gonna want to go ahead and click the campaign, and then go to tutorial. You don't have to watch any of these that are labeled prologue, and a lot of these are still pending some upgrades, but you don't need to go to these prologues. They do have some pretty sweet story, but obviously we're going to be fleshing out all the scenes, and you're going to have some you guys will see when you get there, but these are going to be improved. You don't have to go to these. You do need to go and finish each of these 3, and they're relatively short missions before you can start accessing basically the hall and doing all the stuff that you can do in Incarnate. But now I'm going to show you actually what if I actually had some primals. Let me turn this off. What if I actually had some primals? So I'm going to go ahead and log out, and I'm going to go back to my my wallet, so you guys can see. I've got a bunch of these. So I'm just going to go ahead and import, and you're going to go ahead and let it import. If it's imported already, it will go ahead and say, checkaroo, it is imported. You're going to do that for all, whatever you guys have, however many you guys have. And then now, so it says it's imported. You don't have to import all of them. That's something to note. You don't have to import all of them. You could have multiple different accounts. You could have a buddy, better be a very, very trusted buddy that has access to your MetaMask. I don't recommend that, but you could. And you can have them, if you've got 3, you could have it on 3 different accounts. It's kind of all that to say that one little line. So now I've imported them in. I'm going to go back to Incarnate. I'm going to log myself in. And what you should be presented with is a shiny new Primal. Sean, take a bow. Did it. For some reason.
Rax Plus, huh?
Come on. Audio.
So did it cost any gas or anything for their transaction to import?
No gas.
Or is just okay.
No gas. So this is all this is doing. It's basically just you said, hey, this is the wallet I've got, and we just go through and check to see if you've got any primals. If you've got those primals, we basically import them into our backend. So we're not talking about doing anything on the blockchain, just checking that you do in fact hold them on the blockchain, and then you should be able to see them in here. And you'll see.
I'm here to take my bow. I'm sorry I was muted.
Wow, round of applause. So when it's imported, you just go back into the game, and your Incarnate should be now playable in the actual game.
That's right. And yeah,
Yep.
so you can see.
And
that
you
I've
only
got
have
3.
to do that one time, and then they're stored on our side as well. And what else was I going to add to that? I'm sorry, I'm brain dead.
I'm sure.
Yeah,
man.
I'm really happy it worked live because it didn't work a couple days ago, and we've been trying to fix everything. So yeah. So the only thing I would say is you might need to if you already have the game open and then you go to the website to import, you might want to just close the game and open it back up. I don't think you have to.
I think you do if you're logged in. If you're logged in, you do. Yeah.
Gotcha. So just to make sure they show up.
Yep. And then another thing to note, I did actually end up importing 3, and that's why I'm able to get to this whole screen right away. We have kind of it's not really a bug, but it's kind of we're trying to encourage people to get through the tutorial before they start messing with these things in the first place. If you only have 1 or 2, it'll actually kick you out of this until you finish the tutorial. So sorry guys, you gotta finish the tutorial. It is really important just to understand some of the basic mechanics. So yeah, go ahead and make sure you do that. But yeah, it's pretty awesome that this is working. So yeah, so many shout outs basically, like shout out to, obviously starting with Sean for getting this all to work. I feel like he probably ended up doing 3 weeks of work in like 3-4 days. uh, there's just a lot of things that had to
You
come
don't count,
together.
you don't count the mint.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, even that's if you don't count them in, because it's like we had so
Yeah.
many things coming together. Yeah, dude, Rex plus, dude, this is such a baller build. And then yeah, this is obviously a shout out to how awesome the designs are, on Dane's end. So I'll let Dane come in and take his bow on that one.
Yeah, thank you. And so when you have Sham here, this extremely cool looking guy.
Yeah, I mean
How
this
that?
this is just the guy that we had on. I mean, you can see this is the we have quite a collection currently just being held by the treasury. Some about almost 1,600 of them will be gone. They're being distributed for like we've got a couple guilds coming in, and we have a collaboration I can't really give the full details on coming up soon as well. But yeah, so we have a lot of just that we're going to be held, but the point of us holding these is not for us to hold them and then sell them, or just hold them so we can have value later. It's for community building. So we're going to be giving them away. We're going to have some really cool events that are going to be more game centric now and less are you here centric types of things. But yeah, this is it's pretty awesome. I definitely think that this is one of my favorite looking builds. Just looks, I don't know. Although I feel like you're probably gonna give it this is the McDonald's build. Like this is what I'm waiting to hear.
Yeah, I mean, Stu has been doing a lot of work too, kind of behind the scenes, getting these, the subtle things done with the lightings, the shadows, particle systems, stuff. I mean, I'm sure the longtime beta players have noticed too. The stuff just starts looking better. You don't know exactly why, but like, huh?
It just looks.
I mean, this whole screen here too is awesome. Our UI guy Steven did this.
Yep.
We had something before that I did, and that's not really my forte. And then he came in and had this idea with the character and just kind of redid everything. And cool.
It looks awesome. But so now that this stuff is working, if you guys have any questions about this, please feel free to say something on stream. I figure what we can probably do next is one of those giveaways, which I'm sure some of you guys, probably interested, probably hanging out here. I know I'm cool. I know we're cool, but you probably are here for one of those things. So why don't we give away one of the? Let me give something away. Okay, let me get this open to the right thing that I want to go to. Yeah. So let me get this open to the right spot. All right, a couple of notes that I want to make sure that we go over. Right, so today we're basically going to be giving away the Legendary Primal. We'll be giving away the actual PC, which, I mean, that's probably what that's what you should be here for. Yeah, for this PC and for the game. And then we have a rare Primal. So Loft Pig and Jason Bourne. If you guys happen to be around, I don't know if you guys are around or not. If you guys happen to be around, I'm gonna let you guys kind of do your random poll essentially from our. It looks like an Egyptian guy. Yeah, it does. From our collection, because that's the easiest way I think to do it. And then for the Legendary Primal, we'll have to do some polls until we find one, and then I think we'll round it out with the PC giveaway. But yeah, does anyone have any questions about getting started? I think I did. I don't pat myself on the back, but it shouldn't be too hard. You go to the link, you can download the game, you set up your account, you connect your wallet, and then you import your guys. If you're having any problems with it, we are going to have tons of people on Discord that should be able to help you. yeah, I'm looking. I'm not looking to do like a super long stream. Honestly, I think hour and a half max is probably pretty good. So yeah, I would say uh, that's kind of what we're going to be doing here. So let's get started. Dirk, do you want to get on? Do you want to get on just so I have someone else on the screen hanging out with me? And any of you guys are more than welcome to do it. Actually, I just need to get my screen up. Hangouts. Is this gonna work?
So to recap, step 1, you download the new version of the game, the links, right?
Yep.
You play the training campaign, the intro.
Yep.
And then you can go to the website and link your incarnates and import them.
Exactly. So you can you technically you can import before that. The only reason I mention before you go through the intro, the only reason I mention the intro specifically is because if you don't have 3 incarnates, you won't be able to mess with them in the hall until you get through that. And that takes probably like, I don't know, what do you think, Dirk? Like 15 minutes?
Yeah, I think if you don't know what you're doing, I think 15 at most is pretty quick now.
Yeah, it shouldn't be too
And
bad.
they need to link their wallet addresses when they register for a new account on the website.
So you don't have to. If you have a primal incarnate, one or more in your wallet, you don't even need to bother with that, because we'll do the authentication by checking your wallet. The only reason that we have this extra step is because we didn't finish the primal tokens that people are going to be able to distribute, and so this is kind of our like kind of shortcut to it, so people can do it.
Okay, copy that. Just following up with a couple of questions from the Twitch chat, so hopefully that helped.
Yeah, that's great. And yeah, please pop in if you've got questions about anything. So, yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? What should we do first? Let's do. Let's do. Oh, this is the
Hey,
wrong.
Shim, can you pull up one of the female builds?
Yeah. 1 second. Let me switch to hall. Yes. So we have. You'll notice that we have male and female builds. Here's one of. Gosh, this is an awesome one. Emergence, Restitution. This is a good build too. Vision. Yeah, shout out to Dirk. This is a shout out we didn't get to send out, but for putting together all these builds, like he took the time to make sure that the parts and the gifts and the Eternals all kind of synergize together. Yeah, something else you'll notice that these say NFT here. This whole screen is kind of getting an overhaul, but for now, this should be a quick indication of what you've got. Like if I were to go through the, I might, like while we're going, I might go through the intro. After the intro, whether you have Primal Incarnates or not, so if you're somebody that didn't buy it and just is going to be getting in from a friend of yours or something else, or you've been playing for a while and you decided not to get the Primal Incarnate, that's okay. You play through the intro and you'll get 3 incarnates that you can use. Now they won't be 6-star. And it'll take some time to grind them up, and that's true for their they won't have any Eternals to get started, but I mean that's half the fun of the game as well anyway. So let's move that back. At some point we're gonna make it so you'll be able to switch who this is. I've got this is based on who the highest power level character that there is. But eventually you'll be able to switch it, and it'll be linked to some of the guild plans that we have for the future. So that should be really cool. All right. So gameplay demo. Yeah, why don't we do gameplay demo? Let's do one. Yeah, let's do a gameplay demo. Let's do it. All right. So let's go. So gameplay demo. What you're gonna end up doing is you go to. I guess I'll show you all the places that you should be paying attention to. So first, you want to go to the campaign. This is your starting point for everyone. Everyone has to go to get through this. It is pretty important. You could check out the prologues, but let's go right into Convergence. And
yeah, so just run through that tutorial. That way everyone can just see it real quick.
Yeah, we can just do it because the Void Watcher gives you a walkthrough of what you should be doing. But the Fateless is the kind of the lead character of the game. It represents the player. Hopefully you guys will dig her. She's really cool. And then we've got the Void Watcher, and he's going to be he's going to be guiding you through the beginning of this. So you kind of come in, and it tells you a little bit about who these characters are. They're if you watch the prologue, some of this will make a little more sense. So if you're feeling a little bit confused, you can always come back and do these levels. And basically the Fateless is like, oh, what's going on? Like, how am I able to control these Incarnates? So let's get right into it. And he's like, all right, I need you to move to a space. So let's do it.
Bjorn's here.
All right. Hell yeah, man.
Always shouting his programmer art.
This beautiful programmer art. Yes, we've got some beautiful programmer art here that I'll actually get rid of, so you guys don't have to see the that at the top of the screen. We would of course never cheat ever, but let me turn this on. Yeah, get some jams in here from the actual game. I'll turn this down just a little bit. All right, so. You'll notice that the blue spaces, that's going to show you where you can move. Right now we're trying to get to that square, so let's get as close to it as we can. Tells you can move once per turn. I need to end my turn. Void Watcher kind of gives you some trash talks you a little bit. We could do like a little a dramatic reading of this if you guys want, but that'll cost extra. All right, so now we need to get to this spot. You can always move to a spot. Doesn't matter how high it is, as long as you're adjacent to it and there's no one standing on it. But it does cost a lot to get to that extra higher height. So you notice that the area that you could walk to was much lower. All right, and we've got a husk. So we're gonna go ahead and take this guy out. And destroyed him. And it's just got one. So it's basically show you that the way that I'm moving the camera around is really simple, but it's nice for people to know. So you can, if you left click, you can kind of pan around. Getting a little choppiness because my internet's not being as happy as it should be, but got that. You can zoom out. I don't know why my thing keeps turning off. Apologies. Hopefully it will turn back on. There it is. Sorry. So you can pan around with left click. You can rotate with right click. You can always snap to different spots on the battlefield by double clicking. And then you can, and obviously, so you notice this is kind of going up and down. We can say end turn, and we want to. It says okay. It wants us to use Rift Warp. So I'll click this. These are the two spots I could go to. That guy's over there. He's trying to hide, but I can see him. So I'm gonna go over here. And then we're going to take this guy out. So really simple first level, unless you short yourself. Okay, so I'm going to go here. I want to keep my high ground, as Dirk mentioned in the last stream. High ground is really, really important. It's 10% per height you are above them. I'm just going to go ahead and shoot him again. Get out of here. I can use Genesis to get a little extra range. And then the rest of my team comes up. So these are the guys. The guy I was just using, and these two are going to be the ones that you'll be given at the end of the tutorial. This is Berdia. She's a creator, and kind of helping you through the beginning of the game. I don't want to give too much away. So let's pick the next level, and this one is a little bit longer. So I'm gonna pause for a second because I do want to do one of those giveaways, but basically this one is a little bit longer. We've got these hazards right on the battlefield. This one has Dirk. Actually, if you want to give the breakdown, so it doesn't have to me talking this whole time.
Yeah, sure. So the last level is just an introduction to moving and using abilities. Like you've probably seen from your NFTs you got, they come with 3 abilities each. So that's what you saw in the bottom left corner there. And each turn you can move and then use one ability. That's the character's turn. So this stage is going to be focused more around the concept of moving across battlefield and having to avoid hazards. We've got watchtowers, which will shoot you and push you around, and then there's a mine launcher, which will lay mines on the ground, and then there's a magma geyser that's going to put lava on the ground. So it's mostly just about learning how to maneuver around that. And maneuvering is pretty important in this game. Unlike most tactics games, usually in a tactics game, you'll pick where you want to move, and the game will kind of just auto-path you to that spot, and you don't get to really like choose how your guy walks there. In our game, it can do that. Go ahead, Sham, click a spot once.
Yep.
So you see like it'll kind of draw a path there, but you can manually make your own path. So if you want to not walk across lava or landmines, that's pretty important. And I would say you're going to definitely have to use this when you fight at least the second boss, because there's a lot of avoiding of hazards on the ground.
No spoilers. But yeah, it's super. Like as Dirk was saying, it's really important. And something else that maybe to note is you can go to a space, and then after you get to that space, mouse over one of these abilities, and it will show you where you would go based on where you actually are. So you can see that like this, Oasis is like heal all allies in my presence, but it's showing from this space that I went to, not from my current space. But you do have to click to confirm. So I'll say I'll go here. I'm gonna use affidavit, see if I can blast him.
Pretty handy tool, because if you move and you're like one space short of doing something, you have no idea how disastrous like one failed turn could be sometimes. So
it's and it happens so often because you're like, it's about this far. Well, no, it isn't. It's it's a little further. So so I'm just kind of like about to get blasted. I got shot by the tower. Let's see. So I've got Roarfire, Windlash. Maybe I'll use Windlash to make some progress first. Then I'll move. So you'll notice that I've also got a timer right here. This is how many turns it takes for me to be able to use this ability again. And only the top two, only the mind and the body parts actually have cooldowns. These are 1 turn cooldown, as in you can use them every turn. And it's technically not even 1 turn. You can use them multiple times. If you're counterattacking or something like that. And then you can see the little hourglass with the 3 in this case here. That means that's how long the cooldown would be. So in this case, it'd be 4 for Oasis if I were to use it, which I don't need to do right now because we're trucking along. Can I shoot this guy from here? No.
Yeah, Polo. The starters are always the same for everyone. This is you get one of each. You kind of get a good blend of all the, I guess, main starting classes, as well as gives you one of each affinity, which you'll see come up in the next tutorial stage as being relevant.
And I think I'm actually gonna use. Can I hit him again? Yeah, let's just get this guy. Let's just get this guy down while we're here. Something else you'll notice is that up here we've got this little auto button, and that is actually functional. I'm not going to do it for this level, and I don't recommend you do, because I think it's important to learn. Like, this is a good example of what Dirk was talking about. If I go here, and I'm just going to do it. I'm going to walk through the lava, and I pick up a debuff called Burn, and I'm going to burn 5% damage at the start of all my turns. So you don't want to do that too much, because it can be pretty disastrous, I guess, in short. My password. Okay, so Sean, we've got somebody who's looking for password reset. I think you were in the final stages of that, if I recall. But worst case, we can help you out. We've got you. So I'm gonna end my turn. Oh, can I get it?
Oh yeah, that button's not there, is it?
Not yet. All right, so let's go here.
Yeah, we'll get that.
Just lazy walk through that. Oh, other thing you notice with burn. I was actually next to this guy who was burning, and that's why he distributed. He shared the love. Gave me gave me this burn. So definitely don't. If you cluster up with burn, as would happen in a real forest fire. Only you can prevent that. So, Dane, that was your line. Come on, man. Okay.
Damn, kids these days don't know Smokey the Bear.
Kids these days. Okay.
I probably think that's Burt Reynolds or something.
All right, and we cleared that, so we don't have to deal with that anymore. That thing blasted my rift. Shh, I don't even need it. Doesn't even matter. I can get pretty close. Let's win nice. Let's win nice over here. Get myself close. And then hopefully we should be able to get this guy.
Something to note there, when you watched him use Windlash, he was able to kind of pick a spot and just shoot himself off there. Some abilities require targets, some don't. Windlash is one of those ones where you get to kind of just fire it off and go without having to have a target. But you probably notice Genesis is also like that, where you can kind of fire that off if you want to make a rifts. But then, of course, there's other abilities where you have to have someone there. So it's something to keep in mind. It's like pay attention to the wording on some of the abilities. If it says like your target enemy, you have to click an enemy. You have to be able to see the enemy. But if it just says like target space, that's it. You have to click a space. Or if it just says, push yourself forward, you don't have to have any target. So.
And you'll notice that some abilities will, like an example of what I just used there, where I just clicked twice to confirm the ability. So like if it has a target, I have to click that target. If it doesn't have a target, I'll do an example here just because if it doesn't have a target or is like an area effect like this, I can just click it twice, and we get it just goes off right away. Some shortcuts that actually will save a lot of time in the long run.
There's another thing to note too. The way you're facing will matter. If you get obviously hit in the back, it's considered a backstab, where you go take extra damage. Now, the ways to face your characters, besides just when you move, your guy will end facing the way that he moved. But any move that involves targeting, specifically with the word target, will reface your character towards the target you chose. But moves that don't use targeting will just use the direction that you're currently facing. So with the Windlash specifically, does not require targeting. You gotta be careful that your guy doesn't just zoom off where you don't necessarily want him to go.
And all right, so I see.
And then here's the affinities that we're talking about too.
All this stuff is explained in the tutorial. And this is the affinity wheel, I guess. Important to note. So you'll see the color here. It's indicated in a bunch of places, right? You can see it in the hall. You can see what your affinity is. You can also see it above your. It's housing the level of your incarnate. The color here. So if it's blue, it's life. If it's red, it's death. If it's green, it's void. And if it's this kind of like, I don't know, yellow color or this or gold rather, it's balance. And balance. So and the way this works is it's based on your parts. So if whatever you have most of, that's what you are. So if you have 2 death and 1 whatever, it doesn't matter. You are death affinity. If you have all of 1 of each, then you're balance affinity. And if you have 3 of any of them, it's the same as having a 2 and 1 of something else. And then these obviously, we don't have the full details here. I think that we will in the final version, but they basically get. Dirk, remind me, is it crit? It's crit chance, crit damage, and then damage against positive affinity.
Yeah, you get extra crit. You'll get extra. This is extra crit and extra damage, and then it should be extra penetration. Although I'm actually not sure if that's rigged up yet.
Yep. So we'll skip through it because I want to get you guys to the point where it's like the beginning. So these ancient constructs, you can see they're blue, so that's life affinity. We've got death affinity. That's the red ones right here, and then you've got the green, the void affinity. And so you can see I've got 1 of each affinity here, and we've made it so you should the red one should go towards the blue one. Red beats blue, blue beats green, and green leads red. So you kind of want to spread out and go off. So if you were to go auto, I'm kind of interested to see what would happen if I did auto, but I'm probably not going to do it. So just because I want everybody to see what you're supposed to do, not what you're not supposed to do. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to get rid of. I'm actually going to get rid of this guy first. Sure. Oh, come on. And then this guy's kind of. I highly recommend you take care of him pretty quick. This. Dirk, if you want to talk about the void tendril, He's got a pretty annoying.
Yeah, those are from like the void zones. The void tendril is like a stationary tower that basically just saps all the stats from your guys and then gives it to all its allies in its like radius, its presence.
And yeah, so the long and it gets that area gets bigger and bigger is the issue. So you definitely want to take care of them pretty quickly.
Yeah, it's like a inevitability mechanic where you're not on a timer in the sense that there's no countdown until you lose the match. But if you dilly dally too long, enemies will get incredibly strong.
A little gore fire action here. Get some area. Ooh. And some new VFX on that one. That's pretty cool. Okay. So this thing is also generating constructs, so I definitely need to finish it. So I think I'm going to move to here. Target enemy. Okay, yeah.
Affidavit it, yeah. Get them both.
So I'm going to blast. So even though I'm not facing that way, it'll actually turn me to face that way. And owned. Take care of those guys. And now I need to take care of this guy, I think, probably. Ugh, I really want to get this efficiency going. All right, now I'm going to do this. Yeah, I'm just going to do this. Get these guys out of the way, and then get myself over here. It's fine just to sit. I probably shouldn't have said in the aura, but that's okay. And we are almost done. I'm going to just let this...
You can probably just auto it out.
Yeah, actually, so then from here I can just auto it out. And that's actually kind of what's nice about the auto feature. I don't think that it's the AI isn't perfect, and we don't want it to be perfect. That'd actually be no fun. So this is a perfect example. He decided, instead of killing the guy that was right there, he decided to throw up some regen. But what's nice is that if you're like, all right, I know that I can finish this. I'm gonna go do something else real quick. You can actually get stuff, other stuff done while you're farming, while you're going. Okay, so let's get, hopefully this is going to be the last one there. Very nice. We'll even 2x this guy. This a little faster. He whiffed his Rift Warp, and that should end it, I believe. Oh, no, one more. And there it is. So, after this, you should receive these three. And this is, all three of these are the same for all players, as you mentioned earlier. And then you can basically, now at this point, a lot of stuff kind of opens up. So, or more stuff opens up. So again, even if you didn't have those Primal Incarnates, you can check out your collection of Incarnates. NFTs on top. These are your three guys. Lots of stuff to do here, but I think it's probably about time to do a giveaway. What should we give away? Let's do the legendary. I think it's about legendary time. Yeah, Archon Rare is gonna carry. So it's legendary time. Maxwell, talk to me about this. How should we do it? Let's we need to figure out an easy way to do a giveaway. It seems like it's happening. Oh, maybe it's done. Did it happen? What? Man. Maxwell, look at that. All right, so it looks like, is that Grit? Hold on, let's make sure. Grit Beat Official. Grit Beat Official. Are you? I think, yeah, I see you. There it is. So, what we're gonna do is, well, let me switch this 1 second. Here, you guys can watch. This. Oh, fine. I gotta get stuff loaded up. That's right. Decided to switch them. All right. So, got some characters. Let's find a Lego. The easiest way is going to be right here. Okay. So we have these beautiful sets right here. Just give me a number between Gritbeat. Give me a number between 5 and 10. No, between 5 and 10. We got a 4. We got a 4. Let's do a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4th page, and let's just see if we've got a Lego in there. And if we do, that is your Lego. Opening all. Oops, come on. This one was Bort. Come on, man. Oh, you did it. Okay, there it is. We have a Lego. So you've got legendary number 12. Oops. Ooh. Okay. So we've done some updating with Enthrall. Dirk, walk us through this build. This is a sweet build.
All right, yeah. So Enthrall, I guess the main update. It used to give you zombies when you kill enemies. It already does. Like, it fires in a line to both sides of you. It bleeds enemies it hits. Does pretty good damage. And it used to make zombies on kill. Now it just makes zombies regardless. So it looks like the combo with that is going to be Mizrailos Company. It also scales off of your max HP, where the Mizrailos Company comes in handy because you get bonus damage based on your max HP. So that it looks like the idea is you want to bleed the enemy with Enthrall, and then use Flurry, which allows you to counterattack enemies with bleed. So anytime an enemy with bleed hits you, you're going to shoot them back with Wormhole, and that's going to teleport you and make a rift, and that's going to combo with Astral Rift there to make all your rifts attack their nearest enemies. So ideally, you're just bleeding and then counterattacking like crazy, and every time you counterattack, you get just more attacks and more rifts.
Yeah, this build is pretty sick. So it seems like you guys have already noticed that this is not only a legendary, not only a sweet build, but it's also a number 1. So legendary number 1. Congrats. This is pretty sick. Hopefully you'll end up playing with it or trading someone who's really who's got a collection and they want to do some trading. I'm hoping you guys are. That's what this is all about. This is what I was always envisioning. People would be doing is they would basically treat them like they're characters. They're magic cards, and they're trading them and they're selling them. And I mean that's what I grew up loving to do, and hopefully you guys are gonna find that as well. So all right, so Anuzo Horizon number 1 goes to Gritbeat Official. Nice, congrats. Cool. Let's do a little bit more gameplay, and then maybe let's plan for. Let's say so it's 3:52 right now. Let's plan on 4:15. Let's call it 4:30. We'll kind of end the stream on a super high note, so that's when we'll give away the PC. Yeah, and then so let's answer a couple questions before we move back to the game stuff and kind of go through gameplay aspects. Dave, are you still around?
I'm here. Can people still sign up for the PC?
Can people so yes, you can sign up. So the prerequisites are as follows. You have to be in the Discord, and you have to have followed Incarnate Game on Twitter and retweeted, I think, 3 friends. Confirm all the stuff that you have to have done for everybody, Maxwell. I'm not sure if that's open. Maxwell was taking care of all of the requisites, but double check on that one. Make sure that I'm right before I say something that's not true. Doesn't require following. Okay, so yeah, retweet, tag 3 friends, be in the server. Those are the rules. So yeah, when we do that poll, we'll double check to make sure that's a thing. Obviously, we really hope that this goes to somebody that's gonna love it, really. And that PC is ridiculous. Not only is it a really cool looking piece, like an art piece that you could have in your house. It's actually a very good PC as well. So yeah, those are the rules, and we'll make sure, if we have to re-poll, if we've got somebody who just put a bot in or something like that. There's lots of that stuff going around. We want people that are early. They're real people, and they're excited about the game. That's who we're hoping is going to get it, but you have to at least follow the rules, right? Cool. So, do we have any questions, Dave, in there that we want to ask? Otherwise, we can just get back to some sweet gameplay.
I know that was one of the main questions here. So everyone's looking forward to that.
Awesome.
Window mode. Is there a window mode for the game?
The window mode is coming. There used to be a really nice, I guess I don't want to say nice, but a feature for Unity that made it really simple to do a couple things. They deprecated that, and now we basically have to build. We were going to build a nicer one anyway, but it fell lower on the list of things that we needed to get done. So there's no windowed mode as of right now. Don't worry, we promise. Actually, that's a good point. That's a good thing to bring up. Is timing. So we after this point, basically, we have a bunch of real. Let me switch to this actually. We have a bunch of really cool. Or let me get this loaded up first. A bunch of really cool stuff for people to do in game. So if you're playing the game, you actually are going to be able to do something. This closed beta event, and that can be found. Sorry about that. I didn't transition to the right one. Okay, transition to the right one. So, the closed beta event. This will be going on for just under a month, I think, at this point. It is the 15th. So today, starting right, basically a little while ago, till May 11th at 12 p.m. Central. So, what's nice about this is that all you have to do is do the things that you would be doing naturally in the game. If you beat campaign, you're going to get a random rare incarnate with rare mind, body, and soul abilities. If you beat the hard campaign, you get an epic. If you beat insane campaign, which I'll be very impressed with you. Insane is not easy. So you guys should be working together and trying to figure out some good strategies. You get a legendary incarnate, legendary mind, body, and soul. So if you'll note on even the one that we just gave away right now, there were two legendary body, legendary soul, and an epic mind, which doesn't mean that it's necessarily any worse, but just know that this is pretty nice. And then if you collect all the abilities, you'll get 5 seal fragments per class. One of the things that I'm guessing someone's going to ask at some point is, what can I do with these seal fragments? So the seal fragments are, we have it. Nice. So the seal fragments.
Just for a second.
Please, yeah.
So I'm on the Mac version, and I can get it to be in window mode by just setting the resolution less than my monitor's resolution.
So you got a hack from the art director. Yeah, it's not exactly the same as but yeah, you can just change the resolution to something lower.
If people are be able to alt tab really easily, that kind of works in a pinch.
Yeah. So thanks. That's perfect. So yeah, go ahead and make it so make it a little bit smaller than the actual window, and you can just move it around as if it is a window. So back to what I was saying. The seal fragments. So these seal fragments, once we go to open, you'll be able to convert those into the creator seals, and that's actually what we're going to be. That's how you're going to convert your characters into NFTs, right? So right now there's just the primals. The only NFTs that exist in are the 2,000 plus primals. There are no other NFTs, and none can be created yet. But you guys have the opportunity to be generating the resource that converts into that. It's also an in-game resource that you'll be able to use for PvP stuff when that comes through, and for some other things in the shop when that's upgraded. But it's basically like you can start generating for that open beta. So you'll be ahead of the game in lots of ways. You'll have characters, you'll have these seal fragments, and obviously you'll have tons of experience, because at that point you may or may not have beaten, up to let's say insane. A reminder on that though, if you do beat insane, because we're doing all kinds of stuff with the story and some some minor rebalancing things, we're making it so you get to keep all the other stuff on your account basically, with the exception of your progress. So in the campaign, so you'll have to go through campaign again. You will get the rewards again, which is kind of cool. That's a big bonus. But just know that you'll have to do that. So yeah, other places you should kind of this is the daily login rewards. We've got so for the new player, you've got these. So I'll go ahead and click this one. I'll get my fairy dust eternal. Once you've logged in for 7 days, you get Raiji Black, which, Dirk, if you want to give us a breakdown on him, he's pretty good actually.
Yeah, it's that's our epic Nizari parts. He's it's got a lot of teleports because you get Shade Step as the body and you get Aijutsu as the soul. Both of those give you access to teleporting, which triggers a lot of different Eternals in our game. So that right there on its own is pretty good. And then his also, and then he's got probably the best crowd control ability in the game for his mind. It's Bane, which applies terror to enemies, which is basically like fear. How do you expect it to work? Where enemies will, instead of being able to take their turn, all they can do is just run away from you. So very, very good. Especially because they'll usually run into really dumb spots a lot of times. So it's better than just making them skip a turn.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely more powerful than that. Because like you said, they do dumb things, or you can set it up if you do it right. They're running away from you, so you can position your
yeah. Or the best, it also burns them too. So sometimes you can get a big group of guys with it, and you'll terror them, and they'll run away while burning, and they'll run next to each other and spread the burn.
That's right. And then so this is a 14-day reward thing. So this it continues beyond this, and then for the daily login rewards, I'm not sure why this one's taking a little bit. I'll have to check. We'll see what's going on with the with this loading. But you'll have daily login rewards that are exactly what they sound like. Every day you get something, and that's beyond the new player rewards that you'll be getting at the beginning when you first start. Obviously, if you're familiar with other games like this should be this should sound pretty normal. But I guess the thing is for us is that we've basically we've played these games, these hero collectors for kind of a long time, and so we're trying to make it as player friendly basically as we can. And if you have suggestions or recommendations about how we can do a better job of doing that, let us know. Like that's what we want to know. Cool. Let's do some more questions. What do we got?
So these NFTs, do you own them or does the game own them?
Yeah. I'm not recognizing the voice. I'll answer the question real quick, but
No.
You own them. So the that's the point. They're on the blockchain. So the one that we just gave away, the Anuzo, I'll transition 1 second. Yeah, this one that we just gave away, he owns it. So if he wants to sell it to someone else, if he wants to just hold it for a long time and wait for the lending to come through, it says.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. What's up?
I'm
go ahead.
I'm Julian or Phobos, whatever you want.
Julian, good to meet you, man. Thanks for coming in. Great. And if you have any other questions, that's kind of a nice way to do it. Actually, I didn't even think about that. So, little hack. If you guys want to come in and say hi in the Discord server, just come to the Hangout channel, and
Underneath the forge. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And come in and say hi and ask your questions. This actually
we got
almost
Leak
better.
here too. Leak.
How much is the buy-in?
How much is the buy-in for to get
game.
a primal?
Or sure. Just to start, going. Just to start getting going with it.
Yeah. So all right. So I guess there's a bunch of different levels. So for this closed beta, we just recently had a mint. If you minted one of the primals, which was I guess depending on when you bought it, it was either 0.08 or 0.1 ETH per mint. So that already happened. If you have one of those, you're in the beta right now. If you don't have one of those and you're interested in playing, it can and you make friends with one of one of the people that have those. They have basically have beta keys. They can get you in.
So is that
it's
about
free.
$300?
Something around
USD.
that. point
Okay.
1. Yeah, something like that.
I am interested. I just don't have the money to throw around right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, and that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So at open, it is totally free, and
Okay.
right now, if you want to get involved, really, if you just go into the Discord server, and like I said, make friends with somebody who did end up getting a one or more primals, they have keys. They can basically get you in for free, and then at that point, you don't need these primals to start. You just like I showed, you go into the tutorial, you start playing, and by the end of the tutorial, you'll have 3 incarnates to play with.
Okay.
Cool, man.
Oh yeah. Thanks for the question. I think Leak pulled up in the hangout as well. Leak, if you're there,
Let's do it. What do you got?
maybe just join in for fun.
I'm just saying, hey, all right. Any questions?
Big vibing, big vibing. So I guess to recap here, after you do all the nice importing and stuff, we kind of went over the rewards that people could kind of play for, right? And we also kind of broke down what they'll be able to get. And all those rewards, they go to the, if I'm not mistaken, the wallet attached to the account, right, Sham?
It's going to go to the account. So the only interactions with the wallet, and this is nice, right? Because we are on the Polygon blockchain, but obviously, the more interactions with the blockchain, it could get expensive in essence for either for us or for you or for everybody involved. The only interactions with the wallet are we check to see if you have a Primal Incarnate. If you do, we have that method for importing your characters. I guess I can show that. Yeah. So you can come here. You go to this incarnatebeta.asia websites right here to the account. You pick whichever ones you want to import, depending on how many you have, or if you have some. So that's the first interaction. The second one is once we allow the conversion of these. Let me transition again. Of these seal fragments up here, you can collect these through daily quests, through a bunch of different places, missions. These will be you'll be able to convert these into creator seals. So those creator seals are the other way for you to interact with the blockchain, which is taking one of the characters that you've built up. Let's say you really like this guy Rex, plus, however you want to pronounce that, or and then you've maybe leveled him up. You've given him you've given him the right Eternals. You've equipped the focuses into these Eternals. Come on, you don't want to do it. It doesn't want to do it. Oh, because I didn't do this tutorial. That's fine. Fair enough. Upgrade. Yeah, so you can equip. Well, I don't have any focuses, but this is where you basically upgrade the stats. Once you're done with that and you feel like, all right, this is a badass character, you can turn them into something that you can sell, trade, or hold for and stake.
Using the creator seal, right? You have to use the creator seal
Yep.
in order to kind of get it into your wallet then?
Exactly.
Okay. And there was also another solid question for people who are playing this and testing it out, running through it. Where is the best channel for them to provide their feedback for you and the team?
I guess it depends on what kind of feedback it is. So, if the feedback is you have a suggestion about something, we have a suggestions channel. I mean, let me look through. We kind of have a lot of great channels. Most of the just chatter, like the conversation around things is in general chat, right? A lot of people are talking in general chat. But once you do get involved, we have this testing area that we call Alpha Team, and if you're in, send a mod a message, and then that's going to be the best spot. A lot of people that have been testing for a while or are going to be testing in the future. That's where they're going to find it. They're going to be kind of hanging out and doing things. So, yeah. What else? What else you got? I see JB's got a question. If I'm holding incarnates for a friend, should I only import my incarnates and let them import theirs if they plan to play the game? So I think what you're asking is if you're going to let somebody else play the game with your incarnates. There's two ways I guess you could technically do that. One is share a wallet. I would avoid that. But the other way is you could send it to them, right? You can actually give your primal to them. Sean, I believe you found a good way to do that actually kind of got around having to sell. Could you elaborate? Hopefully, Sean, you're still around. Let me check.
Yeah, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, on OpenSea, you can, yes, send the incarnates to your friend's wallet. So on OpenSea, you can go into your collection and click sell, and then you can choose the NFT you want to sell, and you can make it a private sale and set the price to 0, and then you only pay a small transaction fee. And so your friend can accept the transaction, and it's much cheaper than doing like an actual transfer.
Yeah, so definitely highly recommend that. We were looking at how we were going to give. Speaking of, we're going to give you guys your these primals that you guys got, and we were like, oh my gosh, look, what are these transaction fees? And then we found this, and it's much more tenable. So, yeah, anytime, man. Yeah, and then I see someone asking about scholarships. So this is something that I think people are going to definitely will be interested in. We are, we're working on we're going to be working on figuring out a way to facilitate that and make that, because I know that becomes a part of these ecosystems. It's something that's evolved. We don't have anything quite yet developed. It's not built into the contract, but we're definitely working on it. Okay, so I think maybe I'll do a little bit more in this mission spot and just kind of show you guys around a little bit more. Yeah, we've got these daily missions. I definitely. Oh, did I lose a? I'm in Unity, so it's not quite as stable here. I might have to do a little. Yeah, give it a little reset. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Apologies. Let me transition to this.
And then we said at 15 or 30 is the PC giveaway. Then
we were saying 30 if I'm not mistaken, right?
Okay, so we're still
gonna end the
a couple
stream.
more minutes for people listening to sign up if they want.
Yeah, you got a couple more minutes. Get involved. Again, this PC. Oh, man, do we have like a Maxwell? Do you have that video? I could probably show the video for a second while I'm getting logged back in. Oh, this is. I think I did test 1, right? Yeah. Let's test 1. Do we have that video that I can quickly grab? Anybody?
I think Maxwell's AFK.
Might be able to pull up the Twitter account.
All right, let's do it. We'll do it live.
Do it live.
We'll do it live. Twitter. Close any messages.
Well, they should be following it too. So just in case they don't know the Twitter, now they do.
Let me hide our. We don't need our faces right now because we're gonna be super like weirdly grainy. There we go. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Sorry, guys. Wallet connect. Boom. Boom. Oh, come on. There it is. Okay, so let's find it. Where is the giveaway? We've got here. And we've got here.
April 9th, there's a video of the computer.
April 9th.
And it's also the link for people to enter. So
this is our guy right here. April 13th. April 11th. Here it is. All right, found it. So just a little bit of hype here. Like, man. Yeah, so how do I just like send this to myself? I feel like that's probably the best thing.
I don't know. I think Maxwell's trying to win it too.
That's why he's AFK right now. He's making 1,000 bot accounts. So.
Well, and what's the story behind this PC, just in case people don't know how to go about working together, and why does it look like this?
Well, all right. So I'll talk briefly about how we kind of got involved, and then I'll give Jane, maybe you can shed some light on exactly why we went this direction. But we had been looking for some just a really cool object that we could give away. We were like, all right, we want something physical. We don't want anything. We don't want to do anything digital. We got lots of really cool digital things, but what can we do? And we stumbled upon a friend of, I think, Bjorn's actually, and he was basically like, semi-local to me, I guess. He's in Minnesota. I'm in Chicago. He's fellow Midwesterner, and got to talking to him, and he's like, hey man, I can do really cool stuff for you guys. Let me show you some examples. I looked at some of his examples, and they were amazing. And man, he really came through. So tell us a little bit more, Dane, about this baby. How you got to that design.
Well, yeah, not to belabor, they can see kind of the concept art, the render there, and they can see the final product. But you're building basically a fancy box, so there's kind of like design limitations to what you can do. And you gotta pack this thing safely and get it to someone. So we looked through our character catalog. We looked at a lot of kind of the stylistic elements that our game uses. And once people are more into the game and the lore, they'll recognize armor sets and stuff that kind of cross. There's like a bit of like character lore that makes sense why the judges' armors and wings are styled like Bordia's. So we started building up those shapes and finding things that were recognizably Incarnate, but still, read as a cool case without being like utterly, we would like nerdy, for lack of a better term. Something that still wants to, be cool, look like something from Incarnate, but not scream, this is my special gamer.
Yeah, you don't have to like hide it if you're having anyone over who doesn't know about your gaming secrets.
I see EK's over here like, oh, we need it. This should come with an NFT. Come on, guys. This thing is like a $12,000 PC. This thing, you can generate some NFTs. You can make some NFTs of your own with this thing. There we go. Oh, what's up, Layla? How you doing?
And it's tried and true to work in the snow too, because we're clearly showing it in the snow, plugged in, running.
I know, dude. I was like, hey, Billy, did you take this thing outside? He's like, yeah, man. I'm like, listen, this is premium, like art here. He's like, it's fine. That thing is hardcore. It's built.
It's beyond liquid cooling. It's
built
snow cooling now.
That's right.
Yeah,
Snow
thinking glacier.
Okay, so Igor says he's going to build a house around this PC. Listen, if someone in here wins this, the reality is this is going to be really amazing. So please, share where you put it, and like if you do anything cool with it, share that. I'm really excited to see what someone does with it, and hopefully, hopefully it's gonna be one of you guys. So we have a couple more minutes. What I'm probably gonna
only runs Incarnate though, right?
Actually, that's true. I don't know if you know that.
Weird
actually,
detail that no one should mind.
Right. I mean, it can't run other games. Like, let's be real. This only runs one thing. It only does one thing, and that's run Incarnate. But at very, very beautiful resolution. Yeah, you can see that over there. That face right there is actually a screen. It just like comes. I'm just kidding. It doesn't do that. But yeah. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a little break. I'm actually gonna leave this up for a second, and I'm going to.
And how's the winner picked? How are we rolling that, by the way?
So we have. That's a great question. So hold on. Let me transition to my little gameplay thing.
I need the official Maxwell up here.
There it is. Yeah, we need the official Maxwell. Not sure where Maxwell pieced out to turn that off.
I saw him in the chat a couple moments ago.
Is he back? All right, perfect. Maxwell, where you at? Where you at, man? We gotta get this thing going. Okay.
People want to know.
Where is my? Oh, I see. It's in a different window.
Will we ship it to AUS? J Gigs.
We will ship it anywhere.
Anywhere.
Yes. Well, I mean, I guess if you're like in a war zone or something like that, we'll try our best. But other than that, our goal is to get this to you. You know, we built this thing forever ago at this point, and it is. We want it to have a happy home. So
anywhere,
wherever you at, man. Wherever that's the rules. That's the rules. Yeah, I like that echo. That's amazing. Okay, so yeah. Maxwell, where you at? Let's. It's time to do this. Let's figure out.
It is time.
It is. Yeah, we got 10 minutes. Let me just actually get us on auto on a battle. That's what I'm gonna do right now.
Auto battle while Maxwell gets the rolling.
We got to do some rolling. All right, I'm gonna go to contacts. We're gonna bring in the normal team. I want to show you guys that it's normal team, strong. It's a good team. These guys are designed basically to be just pretty synergistic within their own builds. The ones that you get at the beginning, the starter champions, starter incarnates. They really are like solid. So I want to make sure that you guys see that it's not just about all of those NFTs. Though the NFTs, I'm not gonna lie, are gonna be quite cool. What's going on? We're not gonna load here now. We're gonna of course have an error on stream. That's always fun. I don't have any errors. Okay, so instead of that, I'm gonna have it's gonna be sitting there loading, and I'm gonna have this kind of running for a minute. Break video. Of course it loads. Of course it just loads. That's what happens when you play in Unity while streaming, while doing all kinds of other stuff on this computer. Okay, so I'm gonna skip, and I'm gonna let these guys. They'll go slow mode. Okay, so while that's going, I'm gonna mute myself for a minute. I will be right back once we figure out exactly how this doing login, quitting, trying to log back in. Okay, so we've got some loading problem now after doing login or quitting, trying to log back in. Delgar, talk to me about what you'll have to help me figure out exactly what you mean there, like when you say loading problem. But yeah, just so you guys know, and maybe this is a good thing to mention before we do the giveaway. So we are definitely committed to making sure that if there are bugs, we'll do kind of a patch before open beta, and we'll do every two. We're going to stick to our current schedule, these 2-week sprints. So you guys will have updated builds. If there's a big bug or something we need to fix, we'll be fixing it for you. So don't worry about it. We'll get everybody in. We see someone is stuck in the loading screen for 10 minutes. Okay. We will. Yeah, and if that's what the Discord server is for. If you are having trouble with something, we'll help you fix it. So, all right, I'm gonna let this run through. Although I think we're about to win, so maybe I'll wait a second and let these guys finish.
Yeah, don't think that the auto's gonna carry you through the whole game like this.
Yeah,
this is through I think the first 2 or 3 levels, but then from there on, you're gonna have to start making some better tactical plays than our AI will. Isn't that hard?
That's right. Okay, so 1 second. Let me just mute myself. And where are we? Gameplay. Oh, there's so many things to uncheck. There we go. All right. I will be right back. I'm gonna make sure that I have all the details right, because I don't want to accidentally click something and then we draw from the wrong pool of people. We want to make sure that this is done just right. We have a couple more minutes. I want to make sure that it's right, so I'll be right back. You guys can hear me now, right? Hopefully. Yep. All right, let's do it. Now I'm unmuted. Solved. Okay, so you're in, Maxwell. I know you had the plans for this, so got the Twitter picker. We're gonna do this live, my friends. Transition to that, and then I need. Oh God, there's so many screens. All right, got it. Okay, so where's the Maxwell? Do you have the draw ID for me?
No, you have to go to the Twitter and find the pinned tweet and post it there. I'll just send it to you right now.
Perfect.
And then you just do everything from this page.
Okay. Send it to me right now. Where? Discord? Or there it is.
Dropped it in the stream chat.
I see it. All right. Copy that.
And then you want to play with those user filters on the side. You want to like unclick them all. No. That's not what you do.
Yeah, I saw.
Okay. Yeah.
Load tweet. Okay.
Tweet loaded, and then check off all those filters. And it says account age. Make that put that to any, and then latest tweet any.
Okay, winner count 1. Must follow. Okay. I think that's it.
No, they don't have to follow when.
Oh, don't follow? Okay.
Yeah, so get that out of there. And then you just want to uncheck those filters because that blocks off some people from winning. You have a couple of them clicked on.
Okay, we don't want those.
Nope.
Okay.
And then just so everybody knows, don't lose hope if we roll this and it's not you, because we actually have to go and vet the person and see if they've been in the server. We can't like reach out to whoever wins, contact them, get their Discord, and they only just joined the server right then when we contacted them. We will check the logs to make sure they were in the server. So this might need to have some rerolls. When we have an official full winner, it will be fully announced. But you'll see this first one live. Hopefully they are in the server.
Yeah, fingers crossed. And is there just... All right, so these are loaded up. We've got 1,100 total entries. Not too shabby. The odds are pretty good, guys. This is, 12K. It's better than a scratch ticket, if you got like someone's selling. So I think we're ready. I think we did the all the options we wanted here. I'm not going to go through all these entries. All right. You guys ready? It's
Drum roll, baby.
Hold on. This is for you guys out there. The Bob Ross. Everyone's got to believe. I believe in you guys. In 3, 2, 1. Boom. Oh shit.
Are you kidding me? Oh, that dude's definitely in the server.
Wow.
Well deserved.
Wow.
You guys saw that live, bro. You cannot fake that at all.
You guys saw the whole thing. No way I could rig this.
Hey, hold on. We gotta check his credentials.
Yeah, I'm not sure he's
hold
been in
on.
the server. I think I
Make
double
sure he
check that.
tagged 3 friends, damn it.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about him not promoting that he won that. That's amazing.
Wow. Guys, I mean,
Huge congrats.
yeah, I listen. I got to be honest, like this is I'm very happy for about this. This is great. Like definitely, you guys saw it live. I literally didn't know what I was doing. I clicked through the things. We did it. Blue Bear, man, it's been a good year for you. I feel like he won some other draw. He won some other random draw. I feel like he's like on a is he even in here? If he missed
That's
this,
what I'm saying. He's gonna look at his Discord and be like, "Why is everybody?"
he's gonna be.
He's at work right now.
That's so funny. He's sitting at work, like, oh no, it's not, don't worry about it. It's not gonna happen. Congrats, Blue Bear. That is amazing. Wow.
I'm clipping that part to reveal our winner on Twitter.
That's
that
amazing.
was awesome.
Yeah, that's. It definitely is well deserved, though, guys. Just so you guys know. So those of you that maybe don't know, haven't been around quite as much yet. Blueberry is kind of like always in the Discord, always answering questions. He's a content creator. Definitely check him out on YouTube. He's going to be doing content about Incarnate. He's a content creator. It's definitely check him out. Oh, we've got some reverb going on here, but man, it like there's not a lot of people that I think would deserve him more. This was awesome. So okay.
Yeah, wasn't he like one of the original like 10 alpha testers?
OG, man, it's super OG, yeah. and like 1 in 1,000 or a little over 1,000 for him to win. So yeah, definitely check him out. That's again, couldn't have asked for more because now I mean, how is he not gonna do Incarnate? He's gonna have his Incarnate PC, next to him. He's gonna be doing his streams about how OP this new build he's got. Yeah, this was amazing.
So he won the time and the PC.
Amazing. Okay, well, guys, that is this was great. I'm so glad that we got to hang out. Apologies for some of the chaos. It's been kind of a long couple of days. So we will we'll be in the server in the Discord. If you have any questions or if you have any bugs, if you need help getting involved, if you're interested in playing, just head over to the Discord. Someone could throw that up for me. Head in the Discord, get involved. There's plenty of people that have extra keys probably floating around. So definitely make some friends, connect with people. That's what gaming is all about. Is about that community. So yeah. I'm super happy that it went to someone who definitely this went to someone who deserves it. The legendary looked like it went to somebody who was super excited about getting involved in the game and definitely well deserved as well. So yeah, and obviously for all our other giveaways as well. So really, thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out, and I can't wait to see you guys in game. Anyone have anything else before we peace out? Perfect. Have a lovely weekend. Thank you guys.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you guys for
bye. Thanks everyone.
Have a good day.
Thanks for the stream. Bye guys. Cheers. Hey.
Cheers.
Damn it is Mirasham. Fine. Bye from Mirasham. Later guys. Thank you.